Hey, how you doing? Scott here from Scott's Bass Lessons. Hope you're well, and I'm here again with another bass riff of the week. In fact, we're on number, can you remember? 16, maybe? 15, 16, yeah, maybe 16, maybe 17, even maybe even 15, who knows. Anyway, so I'm here for another bass riff of the week. If you haven't checked out scottsbasslessons.com yet, make sure you go over there after this lesson and check it out. And I should say at this point as well that the tablature and notation for this lesson is available. Just hit the link below this video, it'll take you through to a page, follow the instructions, and you can get the play along track like that as well. Just follow the instructions and you'll get them in the backstage area, also known as the toolkit area on Scott's Bass Lessons. So let's take a look at this riff. I've just come up with this riff, and I wanted to come up with a riff that really got the right hand working, or the picking hand should I say. So there's a lot of string skipping in this exercise, or this riff. And I mean string skipping as in I'm playing a lot on the E and then having to go directly to the D. So, so I'm missing out the A string, and then later on in the riff, so I'm hitting the A string, but I'm missing out the D string and hitting the G string. So we've got, there we go. You know, and I've created this riff around that vibe. So we kind of sort of like, it's a bit of a workout for the right hand. And then later on in the riff, we have a kind of movement, which again, there's no string skipping in that part, but just because we're going across the three strings, it just, you know, if your technique isn't up to scratch, playing riffs like this, it will really highlight it. You know, it's not an incredibly hard riff at all, it's just, you know, it's not a hard riff speed-wise, but technically it's a little bit tricky, which is why I created this riff. So let's just look at the riff. It's in E minor. It's based on sort of like an E minor 7, E minor 9 kind of vibe. And that means we can use all of the notes from E minor, you know, E, G, B, D, and E, okay, which is the root, minor 3rd, 5th, flat 7, and the octave. And I've also got a little harmonic thing that I'm doing in there. We'll talk about that. But basically the whole riff is kind of based around those chord tones. And we've got a few 9ths and things in like that. We've got a 6th or flat 13. But it's still all over that E minor kind of flavour. So it's important when you're learning the riff that you're always thinking about every note that you play. What is this in context with the E minor? Because that means you're building your vocabulary, your understanding of, you know, how bass lines work, which means you can learn this riff. And as long as you're thinking in these terms where you're thinking, okay, that's a root, that's a minor 3rd, okay, what's that note? You know, in them terms, that means when you come to creating your own bass lines, you'll be able to take this information with you and be able to, you know, use them in the context of like jamming with your own bands, or, you know, wherever you're working or what you're doing. So let's look at the riff. I've played it a few times over without the backing track. Let's now slow it down and then deconstruct it piece by piece so you can get this into your playing. So the first really interesting bit about this riff is it's the first sort of like the first few notes of the riff, because I'm actually using some left hand percussive movements to bring out that percussive element in the beginning of the riff. Now just to get this, I'm playing the low E, and then I'm like deadening that note with the middle finger, ring finger and little finger of the left hand. And you need to bring it down with the right amount of velocity so it actually creates that clack. And then again I'm bringing the right hand down, so pluck, slap, and then I'm just bringing the hand down onto them strings again to get that percussive note to come out. So there's no note, it's just a percussive vibe. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now, and then now we hit the harmonics. So really slowly, and those harmonics are over the 4th fret, okay, played on the D and the G string. And to get the harmonics, you just hold your finger over the fret, but you don't push it down. You just rest your fingers on, pluck the strings, and then take away. And to get these to, you know, sing out really well, try not to play it up around here. The closer to the bridge you are, the more pronounced those harmonics will be. You know, so slowly. 4, 4. Okay, so that can be a little tricky just to get that part down. And that's the next part, so we go. Now this is again bringing this string skipping thing into it. We're playing E, F sharp, G, so root 9, flat 3. And then hammering onto that 9 and then back down to the E. So this is just all within E minor. Again, 2, 3, 4. I've actually noticed I'm doing another, after the harmonic, I've got another, you know, percussive slap as the hand comes back down onto the strings. Four, 3, 4. So if you just want to practice that one bit, that's cool. Just loop it round and round, build up the speed. You know, it's a cool little riff in itself. But back to our riff, so that's the first part. Here we go. And again, this is into this string skipping thing. We're going A, B, C, and then an octave up on the B. So we've got 2 string skipping little elements there. A, B, C, octave B, and then the same thing. Remember the tab, you can get this from just clicking the link below. And in relation to the E minor, we're just going up to the 6th there. It's a flat 6 or flat 13. A, which is the 11th or 4th. A, B, C, B. Oh, I won't sing. And then the next part is A, D, which is 4th or 11th, flat 7 of E. And then E, F, F sharp, A, G. A, D, E, F, F sharp, A, G. Now I'm doing a little hammer on there. So we've got again, 2, 3, 4. Same again. And this is the second part of the riff. Okay, so again, you start, so the riff goes, first part, second part, first part again. Now the second part's altered this time. So we go A, B, C, octave. So, and this part up here is, again, this is all from that E minor. So it's A, F sharp, G, B, and then you've got that high ninth there, which is the G flat, or F sharp. Again, A, F sharp, G, B, F sharp. So, and then the same kind of movement on the next bit. A, E, F sharp, A, E, and then I slide down. So we've got, remember you can get the tab and notation, just click the link below. Okay. And again, this can be tricky, this, so it would be worth just looping it around. 3, 4. You know, doing this at this speed shouldn't be technically hard. So if you are struggling with this, which I definitely would have, you know, years ago, I would have really found something like this a real tricky thing to play, and it shouldn't be. And it's just, it highlights that your technique needs work, and it's coming up with riffs like this that really helped me find holes in my own technique and think, okay, I need to work on that. How do I plug that hole up? So hopefully when you're working through this riff, one, you'll either be able to totally kick its ass and do it, or two, it will highlight that you can't do it, and then, you know, you'll be able to reflect on that, think, okay, I can't play that, why can't I play that? And then find out where the holes are in your technique. Pretty much all the time, it's with the picking hand, okay? So, that's the entire riff. Let's play it super slow, and then speed it up. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Even slower. 2, 3, 4. And then up to speed, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you're going to hear that with the backing track at the end of this lesson. Make sure you download it. Just hit the link below the lesson. And, you know, let me know what kind of riffs. Do you want more rock riffs, more metal riffs, jazz, funk, blues? Let me know in the comments below this video what kind of riffs you want from me, because I've got another, if we run 16 and I said I'd do a full year of these, I'm not going to do math on camera. We've got a lot to go. So just let me know what kind of riffs you want. Leave a comment below this video. And other than that, go over to Scott's Bass Lessons, check it out. We've got a ton of free lessons. And then if you want to push things even further, you should check out the SBL Academy, which is really the #1 place on the internet to study bass. It is live hangouts with me. We've got step-by-step courses. We've also got live hangouts with the likes of Ed Friedland, Anthony Wellington, Steve Lawson, Danny Mo Morris, Todd Johnson, you know, best guys, best bass educators in the business. So if you really want to push things that the bass player, not anything, if you want to push the bass player into the next level, make sure you go check out the SBL Academy. And other than that, I will see you tomorrow because it's December and I'm releasing a new lesson or a new video every day of December if I survive. So take it easy and I'll see you in the shed.